Hi, this is Brandon Splick from ThirstGym.com. Today we're going to talk about an exercise called the Safety Squat Bar Pause Squat. This is a great back squat variation used to develop your strength in the hole or in the bottom of your squat. So I really like this variation because, one, it's going to save our shoulders a little bit. We're also going to use a harder bar, and it's really going to challenge your back position as you come out of the bottom. Now, ideally, you could technically pause this exercise wherever you want. Generally, you're going to see it around the bottom of the squat because biomechanically, that's where we're having the most problems, is coming out of the bottom. So by being able to spend more time under tension in that area, the muscles are going to get stronger at that joint position, which is going to help us get stronger and move more weight, which is the ultimate goal with the exercise. So you are going to need a safety squat bar for this variation, but that is all you're going to need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get underneath the bar here. I'm going to make sure I got my hand on the handles good and strong. I'm going to unrack the weight, walk it out, good quality position. My feet are going to be in the exact same stance I would be at from a competition standpoint, so pick your competition stance and all that good stuff, and you'll be good to go. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to make sure I've got my hands on the handles good and strong, I'm in a good position, and then I'm going to squat down. I'm going to pause at 90 degrees or the bottom of my squat, and then I'm going to come up out of the bottom. So I'm here. And rack. So as I'm in the bottom, I want to make sure that I take my breath and breathe really good and strong at the top. I'm going to go down to the bottom. I'm going to hit a good pause. And the pause can really be anywhere from probably 1 to 5 seconds. I really think 2 to 3 count pauses are probably the best. I think it's a long enough duration that you're going to see a good quality training effect from it, but it's not going to feel forever as well. However, if you really want to try to remove that shortening cycle from the exercise, you really probably need 5 to 6 seconds. At least that's what the literature says. I can tell you a pause that long really does suck, but it will help you improve your strength in the bottom of your squat. As you're down there though, we still want to keep all of our normal technical cues we would in our standard back squat. So as I'm going down there, I want to make sure I can feel my whole foot, my heel, my big toe, my pinky. I'm able to make sure that I'm not up on my toes when I go down. But as I'm down there, I want to make sure I can feel my hips creating tension to be able to keep me good and solid in that position while I'm down there. Then as I go to come out of the bottom, which is why I think the safety squat bar is fantastic for this variation, so I want to make sure that I lead with my head and my traps out of the bottom of the squat. So as I go down, I'm going to try to drive this way up and back into the bar because that safety squat bar is going to try to pitch me forward and push me forward. So by being able to do that and creating that starting strength out of the bottom again, that's where you're going to see the biggest benefit in aiding your back squat with this particular variation. When it comes to programming for this is, in my opinion, definitely a supplemental based exercise. I don't think this is an exercise you try to 1 or 2 rep max on. By all means, you can hit a big single, but I don't think it's really going to do a whole lot in terms of like helping aid your actual squat. I think this is one of those things where you put after your main squat work, and you do for about 3 to 4 sets of anywhere from probably 3 to 8 repetitions. It really is going to come down to how long your pauses are. The longer your pauses, the less reps you can get away with, and vice versa. I really think though, like 3 sets of 5 with 2 to 3 count pauses is a great place to start, and then you can just make some adjustments up and down based upon how it's aiding your squat performance. So if you got any questions about the safety squat bar pause squat, please feel free to leave in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.